What's happening, y'all? It's Gabe from Junction Auto Salon. Maybe it's just a force of habit that I keep telling y'all who I am. I'm the only person here. Alright, whatever. Here we are, initial inspection. Camaro ZL1 did the iron decontamination, which was very, very light. It didn't have too much in it. And did the strip wash yesterday. Figured out that this car really doesn't need much of a clay bar. After the strip wash, the surface is really clean. If I run into a rough spot, we'll just handle that as I come across them. But this thing's in here for a one-step paint correction and the G-Technic Crystal Serum Light, ceramic coating, glass parency on the windshield, and we'll be good to go. So it looks like I've already done a couple of test spots on this thing, and it looks like the clear coat is fairly hard, as my usual starting point for most cars. Didn't really do much, so there's that. But just to walk around and give you guys an idea of what's going on with the paint on this car. Yes, it's white. Yes, it's harder to see any imperfections in white paint. It's harder to make white paint get that gloss and depth. And I'm not even sure if y'all can see. Let's see if I can show you up here on this fender, because this fender right here was one of my bigger test spots. So can y'all see all the, I mean, there's just some fine scratches that are just kind of everywhere. I mean, the damage is not terrible, but when you have a harder clear coat, these things, you can kind of go, you can go bananas trying to figure out what's going to fix it, what's going to help. I mean, it's a one-step paint correction. It's not supposed to be perfect, so I'm just trying to get it to where it does something, really. So in this section, I tried something, and you can see that quite a bit of the damage is gone. It's not near as bad as it is up here, and it's not even anywhere close as bad. So this is one, right here is one pad, and is a Lake Country blue cut foam, or Lake Country HDO blue cut foam pad, and it did pretty good. And then right here I use the Meguiar's microfiber cut pad, and that did pretty well. Although I think it's a little bit hazier than it is on this side with just that foam pad. Both of these were done with Meguiar's M110 compound, so it's not. You kind of have to go at it kind of heavy. So we'll see how this turns out as I progress through this. You can see that the damage is almost all gone. It's not, again, it's not perfect, and it's not going to be perfect, but I can kind of walk you through the rest of this. I mean, it's just really hard to see in white paint. Sometimes the sun check doesn't really help much either. There's a bit of damage right in here. There's also some, when I did the pre-wash inspection, yeah, there's some damage right here. If y'all can see that, I can show you really close, but again, it's freaking white paint. And then we know that the last ZL1 that I did, I learned that the gel coat on the wing and the gel coat on the hood is made of unobtainium. So I'm gonna make it nice and shiny, but there ain't nothing coming out of that without doing some sanding and stuff. And I just don't feel like that's necessary for any kind of carbon fiber, unless you're gonna clear coat it and then sand down the clear coat. So car is basically brand new, so you can see all of this damage is stuff that came from the dealer. There was some iron, embedded iron particles in it from it being transferred on the rail car, which is 100% normal. But the rest of this stuff, you know, in transit and at the dealership, all this stuff happens, and the paint gets messed up and gets all these what is commonly referred to as love marks. You can see there's like a little stain. Can y'all see that little stain right here? See if I can get that worked out. Other than that, man, it's really a nice ZL1. It's still brand new, so hopefully we can help this customer get where he needs to go and with his finish, and help him maintain this finish for a long time to come. These are it is Houston. This car won't get driven a terrible lot because, you know, it rains a lot and these tires aren't great in the rain. That's really it. So I'm gonna get after this thing. We'll see y'all on the next video for this ZL1. Junction Auto out.